I have a question. What kind of event would be powerful enough to draw together millions of people, people from different ethnicities, different classes, different religions, and different backgrounds into one massive celebration? In Brazil, that event is Carnival. Understanding the origin, meaning, and significance of Brazilian Carnival provides a glimpse into the essence of Brazilian society and culture, and what makes it such a vibrant and beautiful country. Today we'll walk through three major areas. First, the origins of Carnival and how class and culture shaped it. Second, the meaning of Carnival and what it includes. And finally, the significance of Carnival and Samba to the people of Brazil. As we move through these ideas, remember that appreciating the richness of Carnival also helps to understand the difficult parts of Brazil's past, especially its history with racism and slavery, while revealing a world of music, dance, and community expression that continues to thrive today. To understand Carnival as it exists today, we first need to understand just where it began. The origin of Brazilian Carnival, the roots of Carnival and Samba, can be traced back to African cultures brought into Brazil through the transatlantic slave trade. Enslaved Africans brought with them rhythms, dance, and spiritual practices that would eventually form the backbone of Samba. According to the podcast Lost Samba, these African traditions shaped the early cultural landscape of Brazil in profound ways. What began as pagan and spiritual practices among enslaved Africans and their descendants slowly made their way into public life. At first, these celebrations were looked down upon by the wealthy and the elite, who saw them as disorderly or inappropriate. But despite that resistance, these cultural expressions continued to grow. Eventually, Carnival celebrations began to take hold in major Brazilian cities. Not only did they become popular events, but they also evolved into economic ventures. As Farias notes, businesses and companies started investing in Carnival as it became a major cultural and financial force. Now that we understand where Carnival came from, we can look into what it truly means within Brazilian culture today. The meaning of Samba and Carnival today. Carnival is recognized as the celebratory beginning of the Lenten season. Its deeper meaning lies in how it blends African heritage with the Catholic traditions. The Brazilian Guide explains that while Carnival began with African pagan roots, over time it became integrated with Catholic celebrations and was adopted nationwide. Carnival is not just one type of celebration. It varies across different regions. In Rio de Janeiro, elaborate street parades fill the Sambadrome, and in Salvador, Trio Elétricos, which are huge trucks with live music, lead crowds throughout the city. Every region celebrates differently, showcasing the diversity of Brazilian culture. A major part of Carnival tradition is the Samba schools. These schools spend months preparing costumes, choreography, floats, and musical performances for the massive parades. They represent neighborhoods and communities, and their work reflects the teamwork, creativity, and cultural pride. With this understanding of what Carnival means, we can now explore why it holds such a deep significance with the Brazilian people. For many Black communities in Brazil, Carnival began as a way to express both religious and cultural identity. Over time, as Abreu and Brazil explained in their research, it expanded into a mainstream national celebration, one that now highlights every culture within Brazil. Socially, Carnival represents a time when the divisions fade away and classes unite. Farias describes Carnival as a moment when the country unites, dissolving class and racial boundaries, and becoming one celebratory mass of color, sound, and movement. On a personal level, Samba and Carnival hold immense emotional importance for the people of Brazil. They represent joy, self-expression, freedom, especially for those in the lower income communities of Brazil. As Farias again notes, this celebration is not just entertainment. It is a source of motivation, pride, and hope. Understanding Carnival's importance allows us to reflect on its origins, its meaning, and its lasting impact as we conclude. Today, we explore the origin of Brazilian Carnival and how it emerged from a blend of African heritage, Catholic influence, and social differences. We also explained its meaning, highlighting the cultural traditions and celebrations involved. Finally, we then looked at its significance and how Carnival shapes Brazil personally, socially, and culturally. Exploring the origin, meaning, and significance of Brazilian Carnival offers insight into the heart of Brazilian society, culture, and the vibrant spirit that defines the country. For a final message, I would like to say that Brazilian Carnival is more than just a celebration celebrated at the Lenten season. It is the heartbeat of Brazil, reflecting its history, culture, and people.